Hi, welcome to Curvy Nova Plus channel. Like, share, and subscribe today. The stunning bold curvos model, Marian Gomes, redefining beauty standards as a plus-size fashion model. In a world where beauty standards have often been defined by a narrow, exclusive image, Marian Gomes is a force of nature, a beacon of change in the fashion industry. As a plus-size fashion model, she challenges preconceived notions of beauty, proving that elegance, confidence, and style come in all shapes and sizes. Through her career and activism, Marian Gomes has become an influential voice, redefining what it means to be truly beautiful and empowering others to embrace their unique bodies. Marian's journey into the fashion world wasn't traditional. She didn't fit the industry's expectations of what a model should look like. Yet she never let that stop her. From a young age, Marian felt the pressure of societal beauty standards, where the representation of women in media was often limited to a specific body type, tall, thin, and flawless. Like many, she grew up wondering if there was space for someone who didn't look like the idealized images plastered on magazine covers. But instead of being discouraged, Marian decided to carve out a place for herself in the industry. Her entry into modeling wasn't instant. Marian had to work twice as hard to prove her worth in an industry that often favored conventionally slim bodies. However, her resilience, coupled with her passion for fashion, allowed her to find her place. Early on, she recognized that her body was not something to be hidden or minimized, but something to be celebrated. By embracing her curves, she found a unique voice in a space that had been historically dominated by a singular body type. In a world where people are often told to shrink themselves, Marian has done the opposite. She embraces every inch of her body and exudes an unapologetic confidence that resonates with people across the globe. Through her work, she shows that beauty doesn't have one size or shape. It is a multifaceted and inclusive concept. Marian's presence in the fashion world is revolutionary because it challenges the norms and stereotypes that have long dictated how women should look. One of the things that makes Marian so influential is her advocacy for body positivity. She's not just a model, she's a voice for change. Through her social media platforms and public appearances, she encourages others to embrace their bodies and reject harmful beauty ideals. Her message is clear. Beauty is diverse, and there is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to defining what is beautiful. She is a role model for women who have long felt invisible in mainstream fashion, showing them that they too deserve to be seen and celebrated. Marian's impact on the fashion industry is profound. The shift toward inclusivity and diversity in fashion has been slow but significant. When Marian first started in the industry, plus-size models were few and far between, and the clothes designed for larger women were limited and often lacked style. Marian has been instrumental in challenging the fashion world to recognize the need for greater representation. Today, she works with brands that are not only size inclusive, but also design clothes that are trendy, stylish, and accessible for women of all sizes. She is helping to pave the way for a future where fashion is not just for the slim, but for everyone. Her work with major fashion brands has set a precedent for what the industry can and should look like in the future. She's modeled for some of the most recognizable names in fashion, breaking barriers and showing the world that a plus-size model can be just as glamorous, stylish, and high fashion as any other. Through her partnerships with these brands, Marian is helping to shift the narrative that has long defined the fashion industry. Beyond her modeling work, Marian also participates in speaking engagements and panels where she shares her story and advocates for change. Her candidness about her experiences, both the triumphs and struggles, makes her an approachable and relatable figure for people everywhere. She inspires those who feel marginalized or left out to find their own voices and fight for their place in the world. Perhaps what makes Marian's message so powerful is her authenticity. She doesn't present a perfect image of what it means to be a plus-size model. She embraces the imperfections and challenges that come with being human. She doesn't hide her struggles with body image. Instead, she acknowledges them and uses her platform to encourage others to be kind to themselves. This vulnerability has created a sense of community, where people from all walks of life can come together and share their experiences. However, Marian's success is proof that the fashion world is slowly evolving. As the industry begins to realize that beauty exists in all sizes, shapes, and colors, Marian's visibility continues to inspire a new generation of models, designers, and consumers. The rise of plus-size models like Marian has sparked conversations about diversity and inclusion, both on the runway and in advertising campaigns. While there is still work to be done, Marian's influence shows that change is not only possible but already happening. In the face of adversity, Marian Gomes has turned what some might have seen as a disadvantage into her superpower. She has proven that beauty standards are not fixed, but instead are fluid and subject to change. Her courage in embracing her true self and her dedication to empowering others is a reminder that beauty is not determined by size, shape, or appearance. It's about confidence, self-love, and embracing what makes us unique. Marian Gomes is a true trailblazer in the fashion world. Through her work as a plus-size model, she has helped to redefine beauty standards and created a space for women of all sizes to feel seen and valued. As she continues to break down barriers and challenge the status quo, Marian's legacy will undoubtedly inspire